Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch moments away. Today's starting pitcher, number 20.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
And now, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
The second baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
And he deals. That one finds the zone, and we're underway. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And that one is lifted in the air, and that is Springer. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's the Pirates lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
One out, base is empty. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it, and there's two away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 10, Bryan Reynolds.
Two outs, base is empty. Bryan Reynolds getting ready to hit. Reynolds goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on The Show Canada. And we're back. Pitching in our game today, Johan Oviedo.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming on the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Digging in, Bobichet.
The shortstop, Bobichet.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Foul ball there. And the right-hander deals. Fly ball down the line, and it stays fair.
Batting second, The center
Fastball off the plate a little
Kevin.
bit, but a really nice job of going with it.
Kiermaier.
Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Here's Kiermaier now. Fastball for a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. To the right side. The throw to second. Back to first. And that is a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And a pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runner at first with 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter. And that drops in for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. Ground ball scooped up, Key Bryant Hayes. And that is that. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Well, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Next to hit, Connor Joe. On its way to the corner, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. The pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
1-1.
Throw, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. Gonna count 1-2. Second inning here, no score. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
2 outs, base is empty. Yasmani Grandal, the next Pirate to hit. To the right side, Guerrero. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the second baseman, number 36.
Snyder.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Ground ball left side. Throws across the diamond. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
Batting 6. The designated hitter, Joey.
And the batter now is Joey Votto. And there's a foul ball. And the righty deals. Line drive. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but
Batting 7.
he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And the batter is George Springer. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees. And that's just foul. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Whoa.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
At the belt and fires. Ripped to first, caught, dives for the bag, got him. Double play. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. No score. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Now the left fielder, Edward Olivares. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And that one handled. And one away in the top of the third.
Batting 8. The center fielder,
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Top of the third, no score. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
This is Joey Bart. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bucks go down quietly, and we are still scoreless. As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Oviedo back to work. Ground ball scooped up. Brian Hayes on to first. And a quick out, number one.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Alejandro.
And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. And that one fouled off. Not even close there. Ball one. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Out. Two away now after the drop third strike.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
So the batting order turns over. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Clips the corner, 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Breaking ball inside. 1-1. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Liner, base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Ball one, no strikes.
1-0.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fouled off. He was late. Inside, just missed.
2-1.
And another ball. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on deck for the Blue Jays. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. Swing and a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir.
First and second, 2 down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Just missed.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That's in there. And it's 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Next one off the plate inside. And a full count now. Number 55. The kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Bichette on second. Kiermaier on at first with 2 down. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. And they lead it. It's 3-0.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's the third baseman. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
Two outs. Just a slow ground ball this time. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Zach Pop.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
So the lineup flips over. Ke'Bryan Hayes now at the plate. Flied to right his first time. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Pop, in his third season, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Next offering is down low. And here it comes. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2. And that skips in the dirt. Got him. And there's one down.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Popped out, foul ground first time through. Right through there for a strike. Strike 2.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Got him swinging.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Reynolds in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The Pirates trailing by 3, top half of inning number 4. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Rip towards third. Fires over to Guerrero. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Domingo Germán.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's the second baseman. He's 0 for 1.
The second baseman, Davis Schneider.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
No strike.
And that's outside. Fastball for a strike. Ground ball to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Man at first, and next is the designated hitter, Joey Votto. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike one. Left-hand batter waits. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. And it's fouled away. Man at first, one away. And a swing and a miss.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
The 0-2. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
In the air, left field. Olivares moving under it. Makes the catch. That is the inning. 1 left for Toronto, but they lead it 3-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Genesis Cabrera.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And now the DH, O'Neal Cruz. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Cruz.
And the pitch.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
He swings and fouls one off. And now the lefty. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And a pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Joe takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Into center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. 0 for 1 so far. That one fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. To first. Might be 2. Over to Bichette. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Pirates nothing. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Jake Woodford.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Woodford.
So digging in, Alejandro Kirk.
The catcher, Alejandro.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the
Now
ball game.
shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Back to the top of the lineup. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Towards first, and it gets by him.
He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
1 down. Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. Here's a strike. Bichette leads off first with 1 away. Foul ball. The pitch. And a ground ball to first. They get 1. Back to first, double play. And that's it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Pirates nothing. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Eric Swanson. Here's the left fielder, Edward Olivares. Grounded out his first time.
Olivares.
And he deals. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. The pitch. Fought off foul. Foul ball still 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
And a pitch. Late that time, and it's strike two.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
McCutchen started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, did not go. The Jays leading by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And now 2 gone.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Bart in the box now. No balls and a strike. Right-handed reliever on the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down that time. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Pirates nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Marco Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Next offering popped in the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Oh, 1 down. Swings through that one out in front that time. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Dennis Santana loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Barucki, the power lefty, up as well. 0-2 now. And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. McCutchen returns it to the infield. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Davis.
Here's the second baseman. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, you know, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
The 0-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Reynolds gets under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Joey Votto.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Joey Votto. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. And the lefty with the 0-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Here's a 1-2. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Yimi Garcia.
Yimi Garcia.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Jason DeLay.
Jason DeLay.
And here it comes. And that one is in for a strike. Garcia goes 6'1", 230 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 0-1.
Nope, ball one.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates. Sung Chae Cheng. 1 out and the base is empty for him. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Alika Williams looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Now a fly ball to right center. Kiermaier on the move. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
Great diving catch to end the inning after the pitcher battles through a tough one. That'll fire up the dugout. Time to go hit.
Staying in the game on defense, Sung Chae Cheng taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. On the mound now for the Pirates, Dennis Santana. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Santana.
Now into the ball game on defense, Nick Gonzalez. He'll play second. Also entering the game, Joe Perez. He takes over in right. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
The right fielder, Joe Springer.
And a pitch. Ground ball right side. And that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Wastes no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So man aboard, and now it's Dalton Varsho. And that one hit 97 on the gun. And the right-hander deals. Sliced hard but foul. And the righty deals. That one not close. And the count 1-2. Springer leads off second with nobody out. That misses. And the count is even 2-2. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. And Ed Drummond right on it says he held up. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And the runner holds.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Hit weakly on the ground, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. One out, and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the seventh. The next offering misses. And now it's even 1-1. Out to short. Throws to first in time.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Bo Bichette digs in now. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. On the ground to the left. Out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Pirates nothing. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jordan Romano.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Seth Beer.
Seth Beer.
Here comes a pitch. That clips the corner.
No ball. 1 strike.
Multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. At the belt and fires. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Nabs it, and there's one down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the third baseman.
Pinch hitter coming on, Ji-Hwan Bae. Looking to start something with one gone. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. The Blue Jays leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. No play. That's an infield single.
The first baseman, number 6, Yasmani Grandal.
Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Henry Davis. Runner on first with one down for him. Splits the plate. It's 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
The 0-1. Outside corner. There's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Righty delivers. In the air, right field. Springer there makes the catch.
The batter, the left fielder, Edward Olivares.
Edward Olivares will hit next. And there's a ball. The 1-1. Bae off of first with 2 away. Out to short. Sends it across to first. And that is that. Pirates leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. So remaining in the game defensively, Ji-Hwan Bae. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Ryan Borucki.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So coming into the game now on defense, Jack Sawinski. He takes over as the new first baseman. And here is Kevin Kiermaier, 1 for 3. Singing, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. The lefty fires. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Fires to first on the run. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Laddie in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
The wind and the pitch. On the ground right side. Gonzalez to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Now the third baseman. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they lead at 3-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mike Myers.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And now it's going to be Andrew McCutchen, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. On the ground to third. The throw to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Catcher, Joey Ross.
He's 2 outs away. Here's Joey Bart now. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The punch out there. 2 down.
Now that
last chance now for the Pirates. Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Next pitch is downstairs. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The Pirates down to their final strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one chopped up the middle. Bichette. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Blue Jays claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Pirates, no runs, 3 hits.